Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome back. If you're joining me for another round, I've been doing 2 lives a day all weekend, and I don't know why. I don't know. I guess I just missed you guys. But welcome back. Welcome back for another round. If you're new to the channel, welcome in for the first round. But if you are new to the channel, my name is Tanya. This is Titanium Built. And if you can hear my rings clinking together, I'm sorry. I hate when you can hear background noise. I didn't mean to do that. So welcome in, everybody. My name is Tanya. Like I said, we're going to go over a new case this evening, and we're just going to talk a little bit about it. There's not a whole lot of information out there, but what I could find for Madison, we're going to go over and just see what we have. So everybody get comfortable, relaxed, all that thing, all those good things. Get you a snack, all that stuff. So let me actually grab something really quick before we get into the case. If you decide that you do love the channel and you decide you want to become a member, I'm going to put the membership link in the chat, and then I'm just going to pin it up at the top. If it'll let me do that, because it wasn't letting me do stuff earlier. Okay, let me do that. Did it not go over here? Put this in the other chat. All righty, we're good to go. We're good. We're good to go. So welcome in. Like I said, sorry about the wait there. I'll put the chat up. I don't know if you guys like that or not. I keep forgetting to look at the chat when I ask you guys. So I'll keep it up there. Oh, I just took it off. Just took it off. I'll leave it up there for you guys if you want to read the chat while we're, going through the live. Let me pop up a flyer here. That way we have like a picture of her so we know who we're talking about here. Actually, I have did I get any more? thought I did. I guess not. I thought I grabbed a couple more, but I didn't. I grabbed her missing flyer here. This just actually came out recently. I haven't seen this missing flyer, so I think that they just made it over the last few hours. I don't know. I haven't. This is the first time I've seen it, and I was looking for one. But basically, as of today, February 21st, Madison Fields, she's 16 years old, and she is missing from Coleraine Township, Ohio, which is down near Cincinnati. And she remains missing, and the search is active for her. So a little bit about the timeline and the background before we get into some videos and stuff. She was last seen Friday, February 13th at approximately 4 o'clock, right around Valentine's Day. She was last captured on surveillance footage leaving the in-town suites in Coleraine. It's on Coleraine Avenue, and I do have it up on Google Maps. Actually, let me show you it. So she was last seen at this extended stay down here. That's where her family has been staying at. I hear a lot of people stay in extended stays. I hear it's almost cheaper than paying rent, but it is like staying in a hotel, so that probably isn't that much fun after a certain amount of time, But she was last seen basically at leaving the in-town suites, and she was going towards this liquor store, the Airy Pony and Kang. So that's what caught her on camera, just like in the David case with Celeste. Liquor store caught her, I believe, on camera. So she was last seen heading towards Harry-Lee Lane, which is up here, this road here. So I think she probably, went through the parking lot, went through here, and then, ended up on this street. So Madison had told her family she was going to a friend's house, but later information revealed she intended to meet an 18-year-old named Josh, whom she met on an app called Sessions. And we're going to talk about the app today because it's very interesting. It's an encrypted messaging app. Her phone has been shut off since the day that she vanished. So the day that she went missing, her phone was no longer in service. Now, if you are a 16-year-old girl, that to me is a little weird. That to me is a lot of weird. That to me is very suspicious. Unless this 18-year-old person was like, I'll buy you a new phone, get rid of that phone so that you can't be traced. That could be it too. This person could be not even 18. They could be 50 for all we know. All we know is that's what she told, her sister. And well, a lot of people lie about their age. But February 16th, so this was Monday. So she went missing on Friday, she was last seen Friday. Monday comes around, and then her father, Tyler Hearn, he filed the official police report for her being missing. And he's been out there searching for her. I've been watching some videos, and it's really heartbreaking. So on February 20th, which was yesterday, the Ohio Attorney General's office officially designated her as an endangered missing juvenile. They're a little late to the show. The Coleraine Township Police Department began its investigation on Friday the 16th and is currently reviewing surveillance footage and searching the digital leads. So when her father came in and made the official missing persons report, that's when they started working on the case. So she does, and I believe that she might be in some of these videos with her dad that we'll watch tonight. So a community gathering is scheduled for Sunday, February 22nd at the Kroger on North Bend Road to support the family and spread awareness. And then to get to know more about the messaging app, because I think that's important. It's a decentralized end-to-end encrypted messenger that does not require a phone number or email to sign up. Basically, it gives you like an encrypted number. I should download the app. I should download it. Let's do it. Let's start with that. Let's see if it'll let me. Oh, wait, hold on. I swear, you know how many apps I have on my phone from different cases? Like, I'm glad that like Vincent wouldn't be like, why do you have like he wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like I'm glad that he's not suspicious of me because I'll be like, look at me like downloading the Sessions Messenger app where you can't, be like you can't be seen. Like it's a private messenger. So okay, here we go. Get this one. And then you double click. Okay, that's with every app. They get your face. Okay. I don't want to change my password. Oh no, it's doing something weird. Okay, maybe I'll just show it to you because my phone's being really funky. But basically, what it is it's an app where you can talk to people. It's kind of like Snapchat in a way, where like the messages are encrypted. You can't like they vanish. I'm sure after like a few minutes. But we're gonna look up like a little bit more about that here in a few minutes. So because I have the actual website up. So we'll look at that. And if not, I'll find a video because I've never even heard of the Sessions app until this. But I've heard of another little girl that went missing and the Sessions app was involved in that too. Was it Haley Busby was her name? So this ain't the first young girl to go missing. She's not little, but she's young. She is little. She's 16, So Madison told her younger sister that she was basically going to meet this Josh character whom she met on this app. While Josh claimed to be 18, there's reports 16 in some reports. I haven't seen those reports though. But Madison's family and classmates at Coleraine High School state that they don't know anybody by that name. They don't know any Josh that's like 18 or older, like an older Josh, which is surprising, unless her friends are keeping quiet, which they might keep her secret for a minute. But I think they'd probably tell by now, it's getting really serious. I think they would probably tell by now. Her father noted that the app is known for features that allow messages to be deleted immediately, potentially leaving no digital trail for their conversations to even be retrieved from her device. So maybe there's still a way. I mean, look at the Nancy Guthrie case with the Ring doorbell. They were able to, still get into that. Hopefully they can. But her phone has been dead and its location tracking disabled since the afternoon that she disappeared, preventing police from using any kind of ping data to try to find her. If you're from Coleraine or anywhere in the country, actually, she could be anywhere by now, call Coleraine Police Department. And I do have their number here. It is 513-31. I'm sorry, I'm going to say that again. 513-321-2677 or 513-385-7504 or call 911, whatever you guys prefer. This is her missing flyer though. It says that Coleraine police, and that's about like, I think Colerane's like an hour and 15 minutes for me. I was telling you guys earlier, we talked about this on the earlier live at the end. I used to work for a store and I remember they had a location down there and nobody wanted to go down there and work, of course, because it's not like you got extra like money to go down there to work. And they would be like, can you work at Coleraine? And it's like, no, I can't. That's way too far. But it's different when it's a missing person, So they're searching for a 16-year-old girl who has been missing since Friday, February 13th from Coleraine Township, Ohio. Madison Fields was last seen in the in-town suites on Coleraine Avenue just after 4 p.m. Friday, according to her father, Tyler Hearn. Surveillance footage shows her walking along Coleraine Avenue and then heading west on Harley Lane, according to family members. Fields has been communicating on an app called Sessions with someone who calls himself Josh before her disappearance. Who names their kids Josh anymore? I mean, at 18. Are there a lot of Joshes out there like that are 18? I feel like that's like an older name now. But I don't know. Hell. Anybody got a kid named Josh that's around the age 18? Right, Lorna? Yeah. Do you remember that there's like an app out there and it's like it looks like a calculator, but it's really like an app that you can hide other apps inside of? Craziness. So she's 16, brown hair, green eyes. She's 5'4", 125 pounds. And then I do have this. This is her missing person flyer. Like if you go on the Ohio Attorney General site, like if I were to go to print this out, this is what it would give me. And I did print 1 or 2 out because I wanted to see how they looked before I printed out anymore. But it just says the same, that she, you know, where she was located. But this, it does say what she was wearing. So it says she was wearing a black Champion hoodie, sweatshirt, camouflage pants, black shoes, and was carrying a black backpack and a white plastic grocery bag. I mean, that's a pretty good amount of stuff. Now, she wasn't walking down the road, let's say, with, you know, suitcase. So that's, you know, maybe she thought, I'm just going to go there for a couple of days and come back. I don't think that would be the case, though. You'd be in so much trouble when you got home. And they have her at 127 here, but I don't think the weight matters. She's around 125, so. Very sad. And then we have this here. So this was an update from Coleraine Police, and this was yesterday. It just says that the police have been notified of and they began investigating the missing runaway juvenile. Juvenile is identified as Madison Fields, a 16-year-old female. She was last seen on Friday, 2/13/2026 at approximately 4 p.m. walking on Harry Lee Lane. She was last seen wearing a black Champion hooded sweatshirt, camouflage pants, black shoes, and was carrying a black backpack and a white grocery bag. If you have any video or photos that you feel would be beneficial to this investigation, please submit them. And they have like a website evidence. I'll like put this. Wait, where? Oh, it opened up. That's not what I wanted. Well, let me copy it. There we go. Thank you, Proud Mimi. You're welcome. Thank you for the $9.99. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. It must be on. Oh, that's on the other screen. Thank you. I appreciate that. So there's that. I don't know why I went back to this. Go back to her. Okay. Oh, we read everything. Okay. I'm just going to take you over to my my Facebook, which is titanium built. I just changed the name of it. So the search continues. It says for missing Coleraine, teenager designated as endangered, which I wonder if I don't know if they'd send out an Amber Alert for that, because they don't have a vehicle description or a vehicle license plate number. So I don't know if they would put an Amber Alert out, because I didn't get anything, you know, I just wonder. So it says here that the father organized a 4th search party for her on Friday. So yeah, he's been out there. And you know what? I thought the mom was involved, but that could have been like the dad's girlfriend, I guess. I'll have to watch the video again. And look, you can look at him up here. Old Caleb Carl.
Searching for a missing teenager. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Trisha Mackey.
And I'm Rob Williams. Madison Fields was seen a week ago today.
Brady Williams spoke to her dad this evening as he gathered the 4th search party.
Madison's father spent the evening giving out search party members this sign for a missing girl. They're going to be going around Coleraine, posting it anywhere in hopes that he can get his daughter back.
We are not mad at you at all. We love you. We just want you back home, safe and sound. We miss you and we need you.
Tyler Hearn is deathly afraid for his daughter, 16-year-old Madison Fields. A week ago, she was seen walking on Harry Lee Lane and hasn't been seen since.
She was on an app called Sessions, texting some guy, and then just go meet some guy named Josh.
He looks like he's been crying. Hey, princess. Yeah, he looks like he's been crying. That's sad.
He was 18, and then that's when she walked off the camera. Haven't seen her since.
A week later, his fourth search party saw people from across the tri-state joining. Friends, family, even old work acquaintances, and complete strangers.
I'm looking to help, looking to find her. Anything I can do to help, pitch in.
Anything and everything helps.
The Ohio Attorney General's office designated her an endangered missing child on Friday.
Anybody that comes here will tell you if they know Maddie, this is not Maddie. Something's wrong.
Hearn says he'll continue his search.
I'm barely standing, man. I'm not getting no sleep. My wife's not getting no sleep. All I'm doing is crying.
And he'll hope she might see this.
Just, Maddie, your family loves you, and nobody's mad at you. Please come home.
If you believe you've seen her, we will have a phone number on our website, fox19.com, that you can call and report it.
I wonder now if you'd stay in the area, right? If this person's 18, supposedly, could be 50, like I said. It's a nightmare, but I've seen shows like where they're based on true stories where the girl goes and she's like talking to this person on the internet, and then she opens up their car door because it's like dark out, not realizing it, which it was dark. It was light out here, so she would have saw them, but not realizing it and opening the door and then just being snatched. And the guy's like, old and gross, like not a 18-year-old that looked like the person that they were talking to, right? Because you can get an image on the internet and send it to anybody. Google reverse image search those photos. If you ever get on a dating app, even at our age, right? And you say, man, this guy is really, he's good looking. He's just too good to be true. Reverse Google search him, see if he is real. See if it is too good to be true. Could be. But her dad, this breaks my heart. Now I still wonder though, why wait 3 days? Maybe this case is in Ohio. Yeah. Lorna, it popped up on my like For You page, and I'm like, I think I'm just like meant to be in Ohio. I was like, I'm just meant to be having cases in Ohio left and right. And I was like, no one's covering it. It made me feel bad for her, because she is missing and she needs the coverage. I did see one person covering it. And they did really good coverage, it seemed like. Okay. So let's go to the next one. This one was from 3 days ago. And then one we just watched was from like 3 days ago as well. And they're all like 2 minutes.
16-year-old girl from Coleraine has been missing now for 5.
Oh, and one of these, it'll show you the surveillance footage of her actually like leaving, and you'll see like her book bag and her carrying the bag, like the white plastic bag. I'm assuming there's probably just clothes and like both clothes. I wish she would have like not thought about it and took like an iPad or something. Right? Like something they could have tracked her with, like not realizing like, oh, they can track me with an iPad. But she must have just taken like clothes, and I don't know what a 16-year-old girl would take, a teddy bear with her, maybe her favorite pillowcase. I don't know.
5 days. Her dad says that she met someone on an app and could be in some real danger.
Now, police are treating this as a normal runaway case, but as our WLWT News Sean McKinnon explained,
there's never a such thing as a normal runaway case when the child is under 18, especially. Because if you're over 18, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. You're over 18. You're technically an adult. If you're under, though, and you run away, which is 18. 18, if you run away, you just kind of like leaving on your own. But, there's nothing normal ever, I feel like, about that. Ever. Like, even if the person plans it, it's not normal for the parents. They don't know. I don't know. There's just nothing normal about this.
tonight that father is begging police for more help. Hi, Sean.
Hey, Cherie, Mike, Madison Fields has been missing since Friday afternoon. I'm right next to Harry Lee Lane, the last spot she was seen on security cameras before she walked out of frame and vanished. Now her father is scared she won't make it home.
This is not Maddie. Madison is not this way. Something's wrong.
Tyler Hearn is begging for more information from Coleraine Township Police tonight.
I just want my daughter. I'm so scared.
Madison Fields, a sophomore at Coleraine High School, told her younger sister she was meeting someone she messaged on an app who said he was an 18-year-old.
I don't want to find my daughter dead. I want to find her alive.
Gathered on Coleraine Avenue tonight, not even her friends or boyfriend have got a text from her since Friday after school.
I didn't hear from her.
So she has a little boyfriend. I was wondering if that was her boyfriend with the little, they did the little pumpkin together. Because I was going to say he's adorable.
For that day or the next day, then I got the call from Maddie's dad that she was missing, and I broke down.
Coleraine.
Oh, that poor kid. Because, I mean, right now, oh, she left with like another boy. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. That kid's probably torn up about that. You know, when you're a teenager, everything means something like, I mean, everything is like, you know, heightened.
Police are classifying her as a missing teenager. Hearn says they told him every runaway turned back up last year, but he believes this is different.
Something needs to happen. Something more than.
But he's a missing teenager. Hearn says they told him every runaway turned back up last year, but he believes this is different.
Something.
Hold on. He said every runaway turned up last year. I don't believe that. You think every runaway turned up and went home and he almost need to see proof of that.
Needs to happen. Something more than just, hey, this is a missing person. This could take a couple weeks.
He's posted flyers the last place she was seen, walking away from in-town suites on Coleraine Avenue where they're living right now. The last cameras to capture her just 100 yards away before she walked out of frame.
We all just want to find Maddie. That's it.
Hearn says he filed the missing person report Monday. He's now asking police to get a warrant to track her cell phone.
We gave him all the information, and he said, we'll try to get warrants, but I never got when it would happen. If you know Madison Fields and have seen her anywhere, please contact Coleraine Township immediately. Please, we just want Maddie back.
I asked Coleraine police about the anonymous messaging app Madison said she was using to talk with that stranger. We also asked them about how long it would take to get a warrant to find Madison's cell phone. Coleraine police would not answer those questions, saying it's an open investigation. Her friends and family will be gathering tomorrow at 5 p.m. on Coleraine Avenue to search for Madison. We'll have those details at WLWT.com. Reporting.
Well, even if they got the information to get into the cell phone's turned off. You can't track it if it's turned off. I'm gonna look it up, see if I'm wrong. Maybe it's, different nowadays. Oh, you can. Look at this. Okay. Wow. Dang, phone, you're smart. Okay. It says, yes, a phone can be tracked while off in certain scenarios, though generally it stops active real-time tracking. Modern smartphones often remain in a low-power state, allowing network-based location tracking like Apple's Find My, or in extreme cases, tracking via compromised software / malware that stimulates a shutdown. And it just tells you like how it'll say last known location where the phone was active before being shut off. They can get that. Okay, it says like the government level surveillance can do something. Huh. I think it might be Lorna. He said his wife, so he has a wife, but I don't know if it's her mother. I'm beginning to think it's not. Because I think he would have said her mom, maybe. Not my wife. But then again, maybe he would have said my wife. So this is the surveillance. Has a little bit, just a little bit of surveillance. It's not a lot, but it's what we got to work with so far with this case. Hopefully they'll come out with some more, they'll get some Ring doorbell or something with her on that, what was that road called? Harry Lee Lane. So, hopefully those houses are, very open, like a straight view of the sidewalk. So I think that they would be able to capture somebody if, she was close enough to get it to, start recording. Okay, where are we at? Let's go over here.
New security footage
Oh, and if you guys don't mind, will you take a second and hit the like button for me? It really helps. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that.
tonight that shows the moments leading up to the disappearance of a 16-year-old girl in Coleraine Township.
The family of Madison Fields says that this video shows her on a security camera last Friday, the night that she was last seen. And tonight they held a search party in that very same area. WLWT News 5's Sean McKinnon was there. Sean.
Mike, Cherie, Madison's family is worried. They say she's never run away in the past, but she could be talking with a stranger on a messaging app. They brought those concerns to police, but have been working nonstop all this week to spread the word themselves.
Now, I wonder if her friends have this app, right? I'm sure they do. I would think that they might. Maybe they can help the father, figure out a way to get a hold of this person that she's with. I don't know. I don't know how you would do it. I don't know if like someone in her school, I don't know, would know this person. They said that they don't. So that kind of sucks. Plus the person that, if this person like kidnapped her and is not returning her at all, they probably deleted their app. Right? I mean, I would. That's what I mean. I would delete the app.
Please help us. Whoever's out there, Maddie, if you're watching, Mama loves you, and I promise you we're going to find you.
Family and friends of Coleraine High School sophomore Madison Fields going door to door, hoping neighbors on Harry Lee Lane have seen her.
There are people here I don't know. They just seen it, and they showed up to come to support. It's amazing.
The owner of a liquor store nearby showed a security camera video from last Friday at 4, the day Madison went missing. Her family says she's seen walking away from the hotel they're living in, Nike backpack on, carrying a grocery bag.
Just seeing her just walk away and disappear just put some kind of fear in me.
We talked with neighbors living right around the corner from the store. One woman says she saw Madison on Friday, who took a different turn from her normal walking route.
This time it was totally different. She went down the driveway. Didn't see her again after that.
Her father, Tyler Hearn, says Madison.
She must sit out on her porch a lot to know, to know which way she normally goes. She's probably a smoker or something, just sits out there, or she just sits out there to enjoy the weather, But she has her eye on the neighborhood, and I like that.
Told her sister she was going to meet an 18-year-old she connected with on an anonymous encrypted messaging app called Session.
How much do we want to bet he's not 18? I don't know. She's 16 years old. Why wouldn't she just get a boyfriend that's 18? I mean, was there a problem? I mean, I'm not saying it's right over here, okay? But I'm just saying it's not that big of an age difference if it's 2 years, difference, right? 18, 16. I think that when I was 16, I dated someone that was 18. I'm not going to lie. I can't think I did. Hell if I know, it's been a long time. But wouldn't you just be lie about your age and say you're 17? Or, you know what I mean? I don't know. And not run away. That's just so dramatic. I feel like that's so dramatic for 2 years age difference, right? So I don't know. Maybe he's a little older than 18. Maybe she just told her sister 18 to get it off her chest that she was going to meet this person. But they're not 18. I don't think they're 18. I don't know if she knows how old they are, but I'm sure that they're not 18. And what the hell is this person doing on a messaging app talking to a 16-year-old? I mean, I don't think that they're 18. I think they're older. That's all I mean, that's sneaky. That's sneaky crap right there. That is, where is Chris Hansen when you need him, right? To catch a predator, we need him right now. Your guess is more like 48? Yeah. I'm thinking more like in his 40s.
Madison's father says he's gotten
Yeah,
no sleep
40s
as
probably.
his search continues.
Can't stop crying. My head hurts. I'm just broken.
Now, apparently, we have a detective that's lead on this case.
Hearn says he's handed over Madison's.
And the guy, whoever has her, right, is probably like, oh my gosh, look, it's on the news. And if you leave, you're going to get me in trouble. And I don't know. Either like he's doing that or he's just holding her.
Old phones to police, doing everything they can to get her home.
But the cops are doing actually everything they can possibly do. It's a process. They said what you need to do is get the news involved. And we have now. We'll find her. I know we will.
Since we've connected with the family this week, we've continued to reach out to Coleraine police. We asked when they will get a warrant to ping Madison's phone. They'll only respond by saying it's an open investigation. Reporting live in Coleraine Township, Sean McKinnon, WLWT.
How do the police expect the public to help if you don't give us nothing? Like, they haven't held a press conference. They haven't done anything. Like, get a presser out here. We need her. We need this. This little girl is from Coleraine Township, Ohio. I bet you never thought you'd ever hear me talking about that little place. It's like a little town outside of, like, I don't know how many people are there, but it's like a little town outside of Cincinnati. Let's see. Coleraine. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Coleraine. Township. It's like a township. It's not even like, you know what I mean? Like, that says a lot, I guess. What was I going to say? Population. Oh, actually, they have more people than I thought. 58,000. But still, I feel like that's still small. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I grew up in a town, it was smaller than that, and everyone knew everyone's business. She didn't tell a friend. Not one friend. I mean, maybe she didn't tell a friend. Maybe she, because of the fact that she didn't want her boyfriend to find out. Maybe they all like her boyfriend, like maybe all of her friends are good friends with him too. Miss Brit, I was thinking about that too. Like, maybe she doesn't like living in the hotel, like the hotel, like that stay hotel. I could see that being like being in high school or being in middle school. She would have been in high school, like, and living in a hotel. I think that would be hard. Like, I bet the kids at school aren't probably very like nice about that. I can just imagine, because kids are freaking assholes. But like, I could just see that. Like, I hate everybody. Like, really, like, the kids are so mean, Hey, Colleen. Hey, Crystal. Welcome back in for the next live. Okay, I don't want like multiple videos. I don't think I do. No, this looks, well, no, I don't know. Let me see. I have them all up here still. Wait, what does it say? I thought I had these in order. Okay. This one was from 22 hours ago.
And mixed messages from police in the case of a missing 16-year-old girl in Coleraine Township. Thanks for joining us at 11 o'clock. I'm Cherie Palella.
And I'm Mike Dardis. Madison Fields vanished a week ago tonight. A news release from Coleraine police kind of causing confusion over the urgency of the investigation, as the family says this teenager could be in some real danger. WLWT News 5 Sean McKinnon live right now with the new video in the investigation. Hi, Sean.
Mike, Cherie, Madison's family and friends worked to spread the word themselves, handing out flyers tonight. They fear she could be in danger. Tonight, Coleraine police confirming they don't think that's the case and have not requested an endangered missing child alert through the state.
She could be in danger. It's been a week.
Madison Fields' friends say last Friday at Coleraine High School, she spent the whole day in the bathroom, skipping class. It was just a...
Like, I heard that and I was like, what? So that's probably out of the, out of the ordinary. Why would you be skipping class all day and just stay in the bathroom? If you're going to skip class, okay, hear me out here, right? If you're going to skip class, why would you hide in the bathroom all day? Why wouldn't you just leave the school? Maybe they have cameras and you can't just leave the school anymore. We used to be able to just leave. I mean, I would have been able to just walk out of my high school. They wouldn't have said a damn word. No one needed to sign me out or nothing. See ya. They probably loved me.
Or around her, like, it wasn't Maddie.
She was like sad, but she was also really happy, and it was this weird combination that we hadn't really seen before.
New security.
Could that be because she knew she was leaving? So she's like sad because she's going to miss her friends, but she can't tell them. But at the same time, like, she's happy because she's meeting this new person.
Video tonight, Friday at 4 p.m. She walked away from an extended stay hotel on Coleraine Avenue where her family's been living. No one's heard from her since.
It's green, and this is her most up-to-date number.
Madison's father says,
what does it mean when it's green? I forget. They block you? That's usually what it means, that they blocked you. I thought. If it was green, because it sends through like an SMS or whatever.
she told her younger sister she was meeting an 18-year-old named Josh she connected with on encrypted messaging app Session.
This kid would have contacted somebody she knows, and not one person she really knows has heard from her.
Madison was reported missing Monday to Coleraine police. Today, they posted publicly for the first time, calling Madison endangered. An hour later, backtracking, saying she's only considered a missing teen. We called the Ohio Attorney General's office, who said an endangered status has to be requested by Coleraine police.
I don't want to blame my detective, but the chief is the chief, and he's the one that needs to answer to all this stuff. So he needs to come out and start answering questions.
After refusing to talk in person, a spokesperson with Coleraine confirmed they haven't made the request to the Attorney General's office because they don't believe there's an imminent threat on Madison's life.
So I'd like to talk to the chief. The chief needs to come up and start talking. He needs to get involved.
What does he think that's going on? I mean, it could be where she's just laying up in a hotel, like Carly Russell with some Cheez-Its and a robe, right? But I doubt it. She's 16 years old. She don't have that choice. She doesn't have that choice yet. It doesn't matter. She doesn't have a choice. She's endangered. She's under the age. Hey, hoodies. Welcome in. I mean, she is 16 years old. She's endangered.
Quick.
The most important part.
I wonder if they've talked to her dad. He doesn't seem like he's gotten any answers. What in the flip-flop? Is he going to the jail, or not to the jail, but to the police department and asking the chief, like, hey, I want to know about, is there any updates? And he's saying, this is an investigation. I can't tell you anything, because if that's the case, you better tell me something, sir. You better give me something, because you could tell the guy hasn't slept since his daughter went missing, and he needs something. It's craziness. I don't know if we've seen this one or not, but we've not. This one was from February 17th, so I should have had this one in the beginning, but I didn't. But you could see over the different interviews, he just looks so tired.
So this is just not Madison at all.
If you see her, contact the police immediately, because they're going to get her and bring her back to you.
Right now, Coleraine police, they're actively searching for a 16-year-old girl who's been missing for 5 days.
Yeah, family and friends are desperate for answers, putting together a search party tonight in hopes of finding her.
Allie Hennard has more details for us.
Yeah, that's right. 16-year-old
I'd say it would have been at night because this was at 5 p.m.
Madison Fields has been missing since Friday. Her parents tell me they filed an official missing persons report on
parents.
Monday, and now dozens gathering here tonight.
So she said her parents, I bet her mom maybe can't be on camera. Maybe, just maybe it's too much for her.
To search for her near the last place she was seen on Harry Lee Lane here in Colerain Township. Now they're asking for the public's help in bringing her home.
I'm Dad. I know the kid. As I said, she texts me every day. She's a very good kid. Something's wrong.
16-year-old Madison Fields hasn't been seen or heard from since Friday, February 13th.
I was under the impression she was at her friend Lily's house, but she didn't go that way. So that's when we first found out like something was wrong, and then we got a hold of the police.
Maddie's father.
So she was supposed to be at her friend Lily's. Probably said, I'm going to go spend the night at Lily's. Or maybe they're best friends and she spends the weekend at Lily's. You know what I mean? Because believe you me, my best friend Ashley was like my parents' second child or my third child. Like she was always with me. Always. That's why it's just like no one knows anything. None of her friends.
Tyler Hearn says just after 4 p.m. on Friday.
So I was going to say, so Friday she's supposed to be there. Maybe she's supposed to be there over the weekend. That's why they didn't make the call, or the call till Monday. But they probably couldn't have seen which way she left out of the house either. Like out of that apartment or out of that hotel, maybe. They're like on this side or on the back side as she walked the other way. But he did say she didn't go the right direction if she was going to go to her friends. And that's probably because of the surveillance from the liquor store.
Maddie was seen on surveillance leaving the in-town suites on Colerain Avenue, where her family is staying at the time, walking along Colerain Avenue, then west on Harry Lee Lane.
And her phone has been dead since Friday.
Maddie is 125 pounds with brown hair and green eyes.
We need to find my daughter. Anything we can do, we can put her picture out there. She's a very good kid. A lot of people know her. We just need to find my daughter.
Hearn says no one has been able to get a hold of her, and her phone's location, which he's always able to track, is off. According to family members, Maddie had been communicating on an app with someone who calls himself Josh.
So the app is called Session. I believe it's an app where anything you write is deleted immediately. Apparently, from what I hear from her younger sister, she was writing on that app and went to left and meet a boy named Josh.
None of her friends, nobody at Colerain High School, nobody knows any Josh. We've all thought every possibility, wherever she's at, whatever's going on. None of us think it's because she wants to be in the position she's in right now. We think something has happened.
Yeah, Madison's parents also ask any nearby businesses or homes to check your surveillance cameras and see if there are any signs of Madison over the last 5 days. They say no information is too small in the search for their daughter. If you have any information, contact Colerain Police Department, or you can contact the family directly either on social media, texting, or calling. They will be out here on Wednesday afternoon searching for her. For now, in Colerain Township with photojournalist Logan Thomas, Allie Hennard, Fox 19 Now.
Okay, I was looking at the in-town suites. I hate whenever like there's pictures of like that that visitors put on, but then there's pictures that like the owners put on there because like the owners always put the best pictures, But I was seeing if we could look at some of the pictures. Okay. So here's like one of the bedrooms, it looks like. So it does say that they do have a double, like a 2-room in there. So these look like the same room. Pretty much. I mean, it does to me anyway. And then you got like the bathroom. This must be like updated. I'm not sure if they live in one of the updated parts. I don't know if all of them are updated. I guess I could do this. Outside. So that's the door, and you walk right into the. Oh, that's small. Like, oh, Okay, so hold on. You have photos are staged. Item layouts and furniture vary by location. Kitchen items are not provided. So then you have like, oh, the living room. So, okay, sorry. I keep hitting the button. So then this must be like your living room area, I would say. Or is this a bedroom? I don't know. You're sitting on the bed. And I think that's on the other side of that door that we just looked at, this door. And then you see you got this from 5 years ago. Now it's a lot different. So maybe they upgraded. Ooh, they looked at the bathroom. That does not look like the picture. I don't know what this is. Does somebody have a party? That place looks like it needs to be demolished right there. Somebody stayed there 9 months ago and this was there. This was that. So there's the dresser. Yep, there's the dresser. You don't have a living room. You just got a bed. This is like a studio. So, okay. That's why it's probably a little different. I wonder how much it is. Someone done put their trash out the door and didn't take it down to the trash can. That's a small. Look at that little oven. It's like 2 little burners on top. That scares me. I have never seen anything like that. Has anyone else seen a stove like that? I haven't seen one. Have a good night. Oh, have a good night, Lenora. Prepping for the storm, yeah. I thought you were leaving. Oh, this is always good to see you. I thought, okay. So I'm like, what? Is she leaving us? Don't go. Yeah, so I mean these little the pictures that they put up here, these ones aren't bad. Looks like a nice little. Do you get the furniture? Like, do you get the chair and the pillow and the blanket? I doubt you get the blanket. But you know what I mean. I wonder what you get and what you have to bring with you. Because I mean, if you don't have to bring anything with you, and it's not that much, it might be a way to go. I don't know. I've seen little video shorts on YouTube about people that are staying in extended stays because they're like $1,200 a month compared to, you know, having to pay a lot more than that to live in an apartment, a condo, or a house. So, right. And this reminds me of like the Celeste Rivera's case, like with the whole surveillance footage, you know, you just see her and then that's it. That's all you get. Right. I should book a stay. I was looking. Book longer, save more with our monthly rates. Okay, let's see. Book now. Don't charge me. Okay, so if we checked in 222, check out 324. 2 rooms, 2 adults. What, if you have one adult, you can't get 2 rooms? Okay. Children 0 to 17 years old. Well, none of them. Property is closed to arrivals on Sundays. Oh, come on now. I'm just wanting to see how much it cost. Wow. Is it really? Well, hold on a second. Hold on. So you can do a 1 queen bed studio with kitchen for $48. Is that a night? Or upgrade to 2 full bedroom, like 2 full beds, like, you know, like at a hotel, you get the 2 beds for $45. Okay, so let's see here. Per night. Wow. $45 a night. Why does that seem like, I mean, I might be staying at the extended stay, y'all. That'd be $1,400. Yeah, that's a pretty decent amount of money. I think they're all remodeled. I would hope so. But yeah, it's saying here. Here, let me share the tab with you. Yeah, look, this one is you get upgrade suites, include new bedding with storage bed frame, built-in closets, medicine cabinet, and bathroom shelving and hooks. All suites include fully furnished in-room kitchen, HD TV with expanded premium channels, high-speed internet access, weekly housekeeping, on-site laundry facility. Weekly housekeeping? Are you kidding me? I won't have to clean. It's getting better and better for me. It literally is. I'll bring my own furniture. I've got enough. I have too much actually for this place. That table alone wouldn't fit. I got a table that's like twice as wide as this one, and this one's pretty wide back there. But it did say that you get some of the stuff right here. It says that you get include the new bedding. You get the bedding, the storage bed frame. So I guess it's a bed frame with storage, built-in closets, medicine cabinet, which that's usually what you get. Rate deals. First night room and tax will be charged at the time of booking. The remaining weekly balance is due at check-in. No refunds for early checkouts. All room designated as either premium or upgrade require a $50 refundable deposit at check-in. The guest will forfeit all or a portion of this refundable deposit should they fail to comply with the terms outlined in the guest agreement. Oh, shoot. I'm just going to book me a little stay away vacation. Just kidding. But I mean, it looks better than Brian Koberger's house. I'll say that. His apartment. What if we do this? So this is 48. And this is you just get one bedroom studio with kitchen. So I wonder if the bed is in the same part of the house or a hotel. Because it almost looks like this is like separate. You know what I mean? Like this would be there would be a door somewhere. I don't know. I'm trying to get Vincent to get a tiny house. I'm like, we need one with wheels that we can take wherever we want. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if there was anything I wanted to show you guys. I think that was all of it. But I do want to put her poster back up real quick. So if you guys didn't see us in the beginning or you weren't here in the beginning, we were talking about Madison Fields tonight. She's a 16-year-old girl from Coleraine Township in Ohio, down near Cincinnati, so down near southern Ohio. She was last seen on Friday just after 4 p.m. And she was supposed to be going to a friend Lily's house, it sounds like. And she decided that she was not going to Lily's. That was a lie. And that she was going to meet up with this Josh character. I'm assuming Valentine's Day. I mean, it was the next day, right? It's really sad. She had a little boyfriend here, and he seems like a really nice, young man. But there are some people out there that will tell you everything that you want to hear, even if it's like not true, even if it's just totally a fantasy. Your 16-year-old brain may not pick that up, and she may just be thinking that this person is just everything. And then he pulls up and he is not what she's expected. Now, I hope he is an 18-year-old kid, and I hope he brings her back and drops her off. And he's like, yeah, I don't want to get in trouble. So, my name's not Josh. I don't know. But I wonder if his name's even Josh. Because you can on the internet, I remember when the internet first started and people were in chat rooms saying ASL, age, sex, location. And I remember being 13 years old, and I don't know why the hell I had no business being in no chat room. But it was me and a few of my friends, and we'd go in there and be like, what's going on? We'd just be being young and being young. But that's what we would do. And that was just like, that was the normal hello in a chat room. I mean, literally, you didn't even say hello. ASL. And that was our chat rooms. We did chat rooms. I mean, I could see a lot of people like, falling for that. I wonder if he used like fake photos, fake videos, fake anything, like to make his life seem more like just better to be with him, to be around him. Because for her to leave, but she didn't have a lot of stuff with her. But then again, she might not have been able to take a lot because she's only going to Lily's, right? Only going to Lily's. But then again, she could have done some sneaky stuff because kids are sneaky. She didn't know, or we would have saw it on video probably. But she could have like hid bags outside, like a little bit at a time, if she wanted to take more with her. If she was planning on staying a long time. I don't know how long she was planning on staying, but according to her bags, it didn't look like she planned on staying that long. Me too, hoodies. I was thinking that too. Like she told her little sister just because little sisters be telling on you, like for everything, right? And I bet her little sister really regrets not to saying something sooner. But I think that she did say something to her just so that somebody knew, right? Even if it was like just her little sister, and who better? Your best friend might keep your secret. Your little sister, not so much. You know what I mean? Like, I was a little sister. Shoot. My brother used to make this noise when I would get in trouble. Oh, I won't hurt your ears with it. But it's still in my head. Every time I get in trouble, he would do that. Make that noise. Okay. So, yeah, the backpack did look really full. I wonder how much she was able to put in there because I've watched a video that it was this girl. She was going to Japan or something, and she was packing everything in a carry-on. She packed like over 100 items in a carry-on. I don't know how she did it. I still don't know how she did it. I take like 3 suitcases to the airport for a 4-day trip. I mean, it's bad. I take a carry-on, a big purse that should be like a carry-on, and then I take a big suitcase. Like my carry-on has wheels too. It's pretty big. Maybe Bree, maybe he something with his credit, maybe, or I don't know why they stayed in a hotel, or maybe him and no, he said he's married. I don't know. I know a lot of people are doing it though, and I think it's because I don't know, they just think it's a good idea. That's Vincent. I'll wait till that goes to. I don't want to ignore his call, but I don't want to answer it on the live. I'll text him real quick. I'm live. Oh my gosh. I'm not needy or nothing. You should see all the text messages I wrote him earlier. Like, look at this. It's because like I was going to go live when I was going to go live today, my volume wasn't working. And I just kept writing him. I'm like, I checked this, I checked that, I checked this. So okay, I'll ask him when he's going to be home. He's just out there doing supermarket sweep. Yeah, I think that I think the beginning of the internet, we didn't know how dangerous it was. When we were like doing the, age, sex, location stuff, we didn't know. At first, we didn't even know what the sex meant. We didn't know what it meant, male or female. We didn't know. We thought all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? When you're that age, you're like, what does that mean? But then ICQ came around and I had that. My parents let me have ICQ. I don't ever remember my dad being like over my shoulder or anything, or my mom. But they trusted us kids. They knew. I don't know. My mom and dad had some good kids. I mean, we might have done some crazy things, but we were good overall. And then it was MySpace. And then it was, when did dating apps become like such a big thing? I mean, like they're huge now. What, over the last like 15 years, 20 years? No, it wouldn't have been that long. Maybe. Shit, yeah, 20 years. No, when I was 20, I wasn't on any dating apps. I'm just trying to think of when did this pop off into like, crazy world? Because I mean, it's always been crazy, but the internet, I swear, has just gotten worse and worse. And then these apps that, it's like sessions that you can download, and you can download these as a teenager. I mean, I know there's nothing that you can say you're 18 or older if it asks you, right? I mean, that's easy to lie about. But I guess if you had to produce your ID, right? Like, I mean, you know how like the Brian Koberger photos, like of him holding the signs of like all the numbers and stuff. And it was like for him to verify himself on like these websites. They should do that for this app, but they won't. I said, I'm hungry still. He's going to be like, what? We just had dinner, but I'm hungry. But hey, a dating app, you know what I'm saying? I am not gonna bash no dating app. That's how I met Vincent. I met him on Tinder, and we both happened to swipe right. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like we both had to do that. Which I mean, I think that's something. Met my late hubby online in 1997. Oh my goodness. Thank God he wasn't a serial killer. I think I'm older than I think I am, I was young and dumb. Thank God it turned out good. I mean, I'm 20, what was it, 20, what year are we in, 2026? So 2016, I met Vincent. And I remember what I would do is if I went on a date with somebody, it was a blind date. I didn't really go out with a lot of people and like leave with them. It was always, we would meet like somewhere. Like that was always my thing, like meet in public. But with Vincent, it was different. And I actually got in his vehicle. But what I did was I would always send license plates numbers to my roommate, because I knew if something were to happen to me and I didn't come back, he would have their license plate number. I mean, even if it was just like stolen, then that wouldn't have probably helped. But if it was a real license plate, it would have. So it was just something, I don't know, that I thought of to do to keep myself a little safer when I did go on blind dates. But most of the blind dates I went on, they were like, I don't know. I feel like that we would just go downtown, and I was in Columbus at the time when I went on blind dates. Never went on dates before I turned 30. And then I met Vincent. I turned 30 in October, met Vincent in February. He was my last blind date. With a group of friends at a restaurant. Yeah, see? You had to monitor everything. I feel like you do, though. Like, I don't know. We would do stupid stuff. I'm not going to say me and my brother never did. But we were overall like good kids. Like my mom and dad got kind of lucky with us. Like we weren't out here doing the mostest. We weren't out here bullying people. We didn't talk bad about people. Just whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do. Oh yeah, Miss Bree, that's true. But you could always just talk to someone until until you know for sure, like, hey, okay, this person's worth an Uber, and be like, I'll only come see you and we'll meet in public, but you have to bring me there like a gentleman, not in your car like an Uber, and make sure I get home like a gentleman in an Uber. Hey, citizen. I used to have a friend that would always want me to go downtown, and he would pay like it would be like Uber times like 7 or 8, like the price. And I'm like, you can't pay that. It would be like, I'd go a mile down the road, it'd be like $100. I'm like, we're not doing this. And of course he would. He'd be like, yeah, we are. We're having fun. And we would. When I lived up there, it was fun. Even me and Vincent going out and having fun. We had fun in Columbus. I'm not a big city girl though. Oh, yeah, catfish, yeah. There are a lot of catfish out there. And then people only put like their best pictures. So then you're like, what do they really look like? Vincent. Vincent took a picture. I told him, I said, like, send me a picture or something, right? And he took like, I don't know how he was holding the phone. It must have just been like this in front of him, but it was a straight on shot of his face. There was no, like, I don't know. It was just like, there was no like movement to his head. It was like straight on. It looked like probably like if I think about it, probably looks like a jail photo. Cause I mean, he's just like straight up against the wall too. And it was just a funny picture. It was a really funny picture. I wish I still had it. I bet I do on my old phone. I'm going to dig that out. I'm going to find that. I'm going to find that picture because he thinks I threw that coat away and I need to find that coat. I don't know where it went, but well, thank you guys for being with me tonight. Thanks for listening to me, while I went over this case because it is a new case. And I thank you guys. I mean, I really respect you guys being, coming in and listening to a different case that you've never even heard of. Like, thank you guys. From the bottom of my heart, that means a lot. You met your hubby when us girls were sitting at the plant wall on sidewalk on Main Street, watching the cool cars go by. He had a 74 Duster, 340 electric blue jacket up with fat tires and long hair. Look at you. Denim still got the car, the guy, the jeans, and me. Look at that. I love that. We still have our first car. I won't let Vincent get rid of it. It just needs a new battery. He had a BMW when we first started dating, and that's his like car. And I'm like, I just pictured you working on that car when you're old and like, and he's like, I don't really want it though. I'm like, but I do. Like, we met each other. We got to know each other in that car. We like, I don't know, just everything was in that car. So I'm like, I don't want him to get rid of it yet. Hey, Idaho. That's okay. We're getting ready to get off of this live, but you have to check it out because it was a good one. It was a new case. And I really appreciate you guys coming in and hitting the like. If you guys want to share this video out, you're more than welcome to. Yeah. Yeah, the Fonzie, yeah. That's what I was kind of thinking. We, Jan, she used to be a mod here on the channel. Her and her husband used to go to like old car shows and they had an old car. I forget what kind of car it was. It was super old though, like a 50s model. You know what I mean? Like it was old. And like they would go to like these car shows and stuff. And I always thought that was really cool. That was a good era for music. 70s, 80s, 70s. My dad likes 70s music. So of course I listened to it. But thank you guys again for being here. I appreciate you. I'm going to jump off here. And I don't have to do anything actually. The dogs are sleeping. Oh my goodness. They got their, so I got one bed put back together. Vincent washed the inserts to their beds and they would not dry because they're like these foam. It's not like that stuff that's like a pillowcase or whatever. It's not like that. It's like, or a pillow. It's like these foam, like padding, like little padding things. It's supposed to make it more comfortable. It does make it look more comfortable. But I got one put back together and I was just like, oh, my back is killing me. So they're both laying on the one. And they're passed out. Like they're done. They're happy to have their bed back. It took forever. Yeah, Ladybug. I liked watching her videos. She used to send them to me. Hopefully she gets to go this spring and summer to some car shows. That would be fun. But thanks again for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, and have a wonderful night. Make sure your doors are locked. I always like to tell you, lock your doors, lock your windows, lock everything. And make sure you got your animals inside with you. No animals are outside. Unless it's chicken or something that belongs outside. Bring the chickens inside too. Hell. Bring them in for the night. It's Saturday. What the hell? But thank you guys for being here. I'll be back tomorrow. Sometime throughout the day, I'll be on live and I'll probably put it on the community tab, but we'll talk about one of the cases that's going on. There hasn't been any updates as far as I know with Nancy Guthrie. Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to like run that case into the mud. Like I feel like a lot of people are doing. Just if there's an update, I'll tell you. If there's not, then I'll, then I won't. And then I won't tell you. But I'll keep I'm keeping my ears and my eyes out. Like, I'm looking at everything. So if you guys hear something and I don't see it, let me know as well. So I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. Bye, guys.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt.